Hello and welcome to Arknights. I am Garion Reaver and I have a slight confession. In over 3 years of playing this game, I have not read through the story completely. Like, I've read bits here and there, read some of the events. I have not sat down and read the entire story, so I thought I want to do that because I want to catch up, I want to theorize about the lore, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do videos on it. So what I will do is I will go through all of the stories before and after each level and just read them out. Do voices the best I can. Apologies, I don't have a great range for female voices, but I will do my best. So, let us get started with 01. This is episode 0, act 1. How could this be? What in the world is going on here? Search all these houses. I want every single room turned inside out. Let go of me. No, you can't. Trying to resist? Too late, you filthy churnos. Just run. Don't worry about me. Save our child. Mama, Mama. Forget about the civilians. Hold the line first. There are too many mass goons coming. Don't give the cops any time to rest. Keep attacking. Where are our reinforcements? We're gonna get overrun. Attack, attack. What's going on? Why is Reunion doing this? After all these years, the wolves in sheep's clothing finally bare their fangs. The infected. They're attacking the Ursus troops. But why? Challenging the Ursus government like this is basically suicide. No, look at how fierce this attack is. There must have been a planned operation. The place we rescued Doctor from was supposed to be top secret, but they somehow still managed to infiltrate it. It's possible that Reunion's attack has already spread through Chernobog in its entirety. No. How can that be? Shh. Have you found any of the fleeing Churnos yet? I'm still looking. Good, don't let a single one get away. Those cold-blooded beasts, I'll make them pay for what they did to my family. What was that? Over there. They found us. Shh. Over here, I found them. No. No, don't. Hiding in an alley? Get out. Did you really think we wouldn't find you there? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Please at least spare my child. We need to stop this now. Amiya, I'm aware of the risk, Instructor Doberman. It's just that we don't have the luxury of sitting around waiting for Reunion to disband. Additionally, no one knows how long this situation will last. Therefore, the best course of action would be to take out the enemy and then get moving. Wouldn't you agree? Understood. I'll follow your command. All squads, listen up. We have the element of surprise. These Reunion members don't know that we're here yet. Remember, be decisive. Take them out cleanly and swiftly. Dr. Garion, gather your team. It's time for you to prove yourself. We have no more time to second-guess ourselves. You should have told me sooner. Told him what? Amiya, I'm counting on you. Understood. Silent we shall be, should conflict be avoidable, but fight tooth and nail should it be necessary. Rhodes Island's creed has always been the same. You bunch armed from Ursus. Looks like they didn't have time to notify the others. Well done, Dr. Garion. I really should review your capabilities more objectively. Amiya, she's heading over to them. Are you okay? Oh, thank you. No problem, it's You're also an infected. What do you want? Don't hurt my children, I'm begging you, please don't hurt us. Find a safe place to hide. Please have mercy, let us go. Has everyone gotten enough rest? I'm fine. Why is she afraid of you? Dr. Garion, you've also asked a similar question before. Because I am an infected. Doberman and I, most of the members of Rhodes Island are as well. Even those Reunion members we just fought. We've contracted a terrible illness, something that terrifies most people. Oropathy. Those who've contracted oropathy are called the infected. Doberman. Ursus has always treated the infected harshly. I mean, who doesn't? Ursus just happens to be particularly cold-blooded about it. Civilians are taught to fear the infected through propaganda. No one even bats an eyelid when the infected are hunted down, and some even cheer for it. That's why Reunion chose this place. However, this time it's not a simple protest anymore. They've begun to resort to large-scale violence. When Ursus puts an end to the rioting, the infected in Chernobog will only face more cruelty. In contrast with you here, Dr. Garion, perhaps Rhodes Island's situation will improve. Is this also related to me? Both Kaltsit and Armia have mentioned that you're a cutting-edge oropathy researcher, but with your memory loss, I doubt whether you'll be of any use again. Instructor, that's way too harsh. Perhaps you'll be able to master the theories again after some reviewing, just like how you relearned your commanding skills. After all, you are our field commander. To be honest, I never thought a neurology doctor could also be a master tactician, but after seeing you, I can somehow understand it. I mean, Rhodes Island itself is very similar to your field of study. Hey, damn you, stop running, it's time for your injection. I told you I'm fine, I don't need treatment yet. You need to get your regular injection to slow your symptoms. Didn't you say you were feeling dizzy? That's not the same condition at all. What if you start having other issues when you're in battle? For the sake of everyone's safety, you have to take care of yourself too. Stop right there, I'm giving you the shot. This is what Rhodes Island does. We're looking for a cure to the infection, as well as mitigating the problems associated with the infected. That's right. It's not enough to only conduct research or only try to resolve conflicts. We must address all of the problems surrounding the infected. This is the only way for Rhodes Island to give all the infected a chance at survival. We understand them better than most because we, like them, are also infected. No matter who is involved or what is required, Rhodes Island seeks to put an end to the spread of hatred and disease. Dr. Garion, perhaps this will be your calling as well. At least, this is my wish. I'm going to go with the ... We will give you plenty of time to let all of this sink in. However, the time given to us is scarce. Gather up, everyone. We're leaving. Anything could happen on our way to the meeting point. Armia, the situation in Chernopog has become very complicated. We can't afford to create extra pressure for the rescue team, but how much time do we have left? 3 hours. After 3 hours, this entire city will be consumed by the catastrophe. After that, everything will be over then. We found some unknown variables. Notify the others, now. We're going after them. This is way beyond my expectations. Explosions, rioting, fires, fighting in the streets. Has Chernobog completely fallen into chaos? Thanks to the swift response and teamwork of the Chernobog military police, the situation is largely under control. The incidents in most areas have already been contained. Currently, the military police has already surrounded the thugs who had taken Vashtuk Prospect. As you can see, this senseless violence is about to be put to an end. Please do not panic, stay indoors and await another victory for Chernobog. May the glory of Ursus bless the Emperor and his people. Curse them, where the hell do they get this kind of equipment and weapons? Don't be scared. Cowards in armor are still just cowards, they're just a bunch of untrained thugs. But there are so many of them. We've already taken out forces 3 times the size of ours. Just do it again and the battle will be over. Enough with the nonsense, Chernobog scum. You filth think you can stand against us? Exile and hard labor are too good for your kind. We should have executed the lot of you the moment you were captured. How dare you? They're rushing us again. Our front lines won't hold out much longer. For the Emperor, stand your ground. I can't do it anymore. Anyone who turns tail will be executed on the spot. We have to stay put. We must not expose ourselves yet. The Ursus guards are getting overwhelmed by reunion? What they're broadcasting on television can't be further from the truth. Even in this situation, the Chernobog authorities are still playing their games. But things are getting worse for us too. We can't expect to sneak out anymore. Terrible road conditions and enemy blockades. We won't be able to use our own vehicles anymore. That's right, the rescue team must be large enough to clear out any reunion members that block our way. Splitting up any further would be suicide. These Ursus guards, they might look powerful because they're well equipped, but Reunion clearly has an overwhelming advantage in numbers and morale. This is nothing like when we first investigated Chernobog. When we sneaked in, the quantity, distribution, and status of Chernobog's guards and military were in a very bizarre state. Back then, we just couldn't figure out why. Had Reunion already destroyed most of Chernobog's defenses at that point? Though I don't have any proof, if Reunion has grown powerful enough to launch such a large-scale operation. All I can say is that I feel lucky those guards are being surrounded instead of us. Of course, we must be vigilant of our own surroundings. By the time we end up in a crisis, it'll already be too late. Doctor, hurry and gather your teams. Our scouts have discovered Reunion forces. They're about to come in contact with our rescue team. For now, being cautious is the only advantage we can get. Why is there an armed force here? All teams prepare for combat. Don't give them any chance to retaliate. Those Reunion goons sure are energetic. Who are you people? Why are you in Chernobog at the time like this? What's going on? Are you spies? If our identities get revealed and the Ursa's government starts to keep an eye on us, the consequences would be unfathomable if it comes down to it. Sir? A little girl? You're uninfected? Stop right there. Put down your weapon. Be ready to back her up if they show any signs of hostility. Smoke? Where did it come from? Sir, surely you understand that we have a common enemy. Doberman? Defenders, they're attacking. What? What? Reunion, they're here. Armia, be careful. She's on a completely different level compared to those ordinary thugs. Trying to run? Where do you think you're going? Go. Tear them apart. Even her minions seem like they're well trained. Could she be Reunion's ringleader? The haze is getting thicker and thicker. Are they planning to utilize it to launch a surprise attack? Sir, we have to evacuate immediately. If they manage to cut off our escape route, we'll all... Get lost, infected. I was tasked with defending this street. Rabbit, I don't care why you came here or what you plan to do. If you plan to ruin our city, know that someone will come after you. The rage of Ursus is never ending. If not, then what happens here is none of your business. I understand. Everyone in Ursus knows to never turn their back to the enemy. Now scram, we don't have time to deal with you. Thank you. Doberman, hurry, let's get to the first rendezvous point. All teams move out, quick. Come at us, infected filth. Is that all you're capable of? Are you just gonna stand there staring at us? All Chernobygians must die. Ace, looks like you all made it out alive. This isn't the rendezvous point. Why are you here alone? They're the ones who escaped from the central area. Don't let them get away. They just keep coming after us. Team E2, prepare to intercept. Doberman, don't get overzealous. Retreating is our top priority. Armia, Dr. Garian, quick. It's not safe here either. That's right, we still have to press on to the next rendezvous point. Where's your team? Where are you rats hiding? Smoke them out. Here they come again. Dr. Garian, please give us your orders. Just like the good old days. Ace, actually, something unexpected has happened. Doctor is suffering from amnesia. I see. I'm sorry, Ace, but compared to before, a lot has changed. Is that so? You don't need to apologize to me. Have the Doctor's commanding capabilities suffered as a result of the amnesia? As sharp as before. Doctor's decision-making is still absolutely reliable, I can promise you this. Very well then, I'll follow the Doctor's orders then. What has been lost can be found again. Right now, there's a more imminent problem on our hands. They're over there, hurry, let's get them. Are you done chatting yet? I'm gonna crack some skulls. Dr. Garian, please give us your orders. Go, release your inner beast and let them feel your fangs. Doctor, Ace, the enemy is right in front of us. Move out immediately. Understood. Team E3, back up Doberman. An ambush? Team E3 has been moving undercover this whole time. I see. They've been waiting for us to pincer the enemy. When communications are jammed, our team should always operate near the rendezvous point. That way, even if something happens to me or the scout, the broader operation can still be carried out. This is my decision-making. In other words, Ace, you left your team back at the rendezvous point and came here alone. After all, neutralizing threats around the rendezvous point is our top objective. Of course, prioritizing checking on your status is a big risk, and there's no way I could imperil the entire team. The whole reason teams exist is to increase tactical efficiency, not the other way around. Let's continue our discussion after we've taken care of Reunion. Armia, you're up. Understood. I'll back you up with my arts. Finally. Dr. Garian, please command Rhodes Island. Gah. Those sick bastards. I can't believe those beasts. Were they Reunion's doing? Reunion enslaved infected beasts to use as troops? No, it's not that simple. I can feel it. They are no mere beasts. In fact, they're more like us. Instructor Doberman. Boss, what should we do? Give them a merciful end. Boss. Doberman, the battle is over. We also had a face-off against Reunion forces. The catastrophe is already looming over us. It's likely to break at any moment. Even Chernobyl will be reduced to rubble under its direct impact. Reunion is taking advantage of this to sow even more chaos. Doberman, we're out of time. We might be able to outmaneuver Reunion or stay concealed from Ursus, but we're powerless in the face of a catastrophe. That's enough. Let's go. No matter how reckless Reunion's plans are, the most important thing for us is everyone's safety. That's right. Reunion's leaders may see this event as a sign or even as a means, but for me it signifies that we will be in greater danger from now on. Choosing a time like this to incite chaos? Reunion is either insane or just evil. Quick diversion, they're making a very big deal that this is a very strange time for Reunion to be acting up, and I will come to that later. Perhaps a bit of both. It's getting darker and darker. It's as if the clouds are pressing into the skyline. The air still feels clear, but the dark clouds are moving. It feels like all the stress is being compressed into a single point. Even the wind has stopped. No doubt about it, a catastrophe is about to befall this city. By the looks of things, Chernobog has been completely paralyzed by Reunion's attacks. But when it comes to disabling a mobile city, the preparations must have been made several weeks in advance. Could Reunion have taken some other action since then? That's a bit unrealistic. Based on what we've seen, Reunion currently doesn't show the kind of discipline required to stage a covert takeover. Most Reunion members are still wandering the streets, taking revenge on Chernobygians. It's all just senseless fighting, killing, and arson. When the catastrophe falls, even the impregnable Chernobog will be shattered, and turn into originium-filled ruins. If fame or fortune is what they're after, Reunion is doomed to failure. Even with Ursa's chain of command in shambles, I still doubt the Reunion is able to face their military. Why hasn't the Ursa's military staged a counterattack yet? From my experience, when a riot breaks out, the military usually manages to quash it immediately. But we did just witness the Ursa's guards getting overpowered. That Mars Reunion leader might have been a cut above the rest, but there's no way she could single-handedly destroy the entire city. Unless what? I've fought in many battles before. I've seen many people who acted in the same way as that Reunion leader. To them, soldiers are nothing more than pawns to be tossed away as soon as they serve their purpose. Soldiers could be used efficiently when needed, and then left to their own devices when not, because the cost of training and maintenance is too high. So there's no standing army? Right. Most of the time they simply have to be fed with some hatred or fear. All that's needed to whip them into a frenzy is a little push. If the way that Reunion leader acted was any indication for how the organization is run, any infected could join Reunion simply by donning a uniform and putting on a badge? Correct. So that explains their endless numbers. There are too many oppressed infected desperately trying to cry out. No matter how tenuous the solutions the Reunion offers them might be, as long as they see a light at the end of the tunnel, they will gladly lay their lives down to pursue it, even if it means jumping into a sea of hellfire. Dr. Garion, they're not like us. Even if I don't fully trust you, I at least trust your abilities. And completely unlike you. That kind of leader is no commander. Those who would trample enemies and comrades alive, or rather, minions. Perhaps not even minions. To Reunion, those thugs may have been nothing more than pawns. This is not a leader, but a tyrant. No matter who our enemies are, we will complete our mission. Someone once taught me and my teammates, if facing a pawn, capture it. If facing a fortress, topple it. If facing the crown, overthrow it. Ace, wait a minute. Dr. Garion, enemy light armored troops are stationed in front of us. Have we been found? Not yet. However, we won't be able to avoid them. The route we're on is the shortest one. If we take a detour, we'll lose time we don't have. No need for further discussion then. Thugs or pawns, all that matters is that we clear them out of our way. Based on our planned route, we should be approaching the central town of South Chernobog. We'll arrive at the rendezvous point after crossing this park. Assuming no contingencies, Nerl and Team E4 should be waiting there. But if Nerl was attacked, what would we do then? What if they wanted to alert us, but couldn't due to communications being jammed? How should we deal with that? We'll go assess the situation. Oh, don't start speculating before seeing things with your own eyes. There's no point in letting paranoia get the better of you. I see. Losing our communications has caused anxieties spread through the ranks much faster than I imagined, especially with this looming catastrophe. We have to pick up our pace. What's with this haze? Could it be? Watch out! Kill them. Incoming enemy fire. It's a trap! This is bad. Reunion forces have showed up behind us. Where's our scout? They got separated from us. Rhodes Island. I've caught you. Kill them all! This time I'll grind your bones to dust. Doberman. Snipers, stop their advance. Defenders, hold the line. Get ready to push forward. Ace, prepare to... Time out, time out. I only just finished purging the southeast fortress, but I rushed over here as soon as I heard the news. These are my hunting grounds, Crownslayer. What did you come here for? Isn't it about time you handed them over to me? Mephisto, you have no reason to object, right? Just a few insects that flew too close to the light. Are they really worth your time? My troops have already received your info. You've already done your part. All that's left for you to do is go home. After all, you're just responsible for the core energy sector and its surroundings. Don't do anything unnecessary. You still have somewhere else to be, don't you? Fine. Have it your way. I can't wait to see you fail. Oh? We're leaving. One of the enemy leaders just took a portion of the reunion troops and left? What are they up to? Whatever it is, we can't let our guard down. The enemy is still many times our size. Well, well, please allow me to apologize on Crownslayer's behalf for her rudeness. You can call me Mephisto. What is Reunion trying to accomplish? Oh, nothing in particular. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind letting you bunch go. You weren't even our targets in the first place. If we weren't your targets, then why? However, I had the honor of watching your battles. Your combat tactics as well as your personnel configuration were quite intriguing. Intriguing? You think that the Carnage of Battle is intriguing? Rhodes Island, I've read up on your group before. At first I thought you were just another ordinary company. But by the looks of things, don't you think your ambitions have stretched a bit far from playing with test tubes? It'd be terribly dull if I allowed you to just walk out of here, wouldn't it? What I'd like is to have a little competition, a ritual of sorts. We don't have time to waste on a pre-operational child. Armia, get ready, we might have to break through with force. I'll get his attention. Okay. What was that just now? Who are you sending a signal to? None of your business, kid. Armia, come on, we're all professionals here. Where's your basic courtesy? If people like you didn't exist, I wouldn't have to constantly be honing my insults. Armia, what's going on? Doberman, all of our escape routes have been blocked by his troops. How can that be? How can he manage to do that in just a few minutes? This simply won't do. Even though I gave you my sincere invitation, but all you can think of is running away. Actually, I'll let you leave my hunting ground safely as long as you win. Until then, my friends here will keep trying to kill you. It's your victory as long as you don't die. The rules are simple enough, right? Ace, we're already prepared to break through, but we have to stave off their attacks first. Why are you doing this? The catastrophe is coming. If we don't leave Chernobog, then everyone will... What are you talking about? The catastrophe makes it the best time to celebrate. You're sick. My esteemed guests, I am honored to invite you to this game. Kill them all. Armia, watch out. Right. Actually, we know exactly what you did in the central area. That masked person you rescued makes me very, very curious. Crownslayer is so fixated on what you're gonna do next, where you're going to go, but I'm different. What I care about is, what exactly are you? Where are you from? Yes, you. The one staring at me right now. You're somewhat different from us. What was that device in that facility that was able to preserve your life? I am so very curious. See, I'm not such a cold-blooded person. So how about it, my esteemed Rhodes Island guests? How about giving this person to me as a gift? It would be a shame to end the game early, but at least I'll let the rest of you go. How about it? Doctor, get behind me. Watch out. I'm fine, it's just a scratch, don't worry. Not good enough. At this rate, they're gonna close in on us. I've already found the weak point in their line, but without reinforcements, it's taking all we have just to hold them back. Please hold out a little longer. Focus your fire on the ranged enemies. Our casters will take care of their vanguard. Good. This is how things should be. Next up, F3, E5. This bloody brat. Excellent, now B4, B5. The enemy is now trying to flank us. Take 2 defenders and a sniper, just keep them busy. And next, H2, H6. They're rushing our defensive line. Vanguards, flush them out. That's right, let me see how you struggle. Now, casters, move to C7, capture their rook. Enemy casters have appeared, so far they're hiding behind their defenders. It's too late, take cover. now be snuffed out like flames before a storm. Is he really commanding his troops like that? How can he give such precise orders just by barking out chess moves? Those same disorderly thugs have been turned into an army under his command. At this rate, he's going to keep exploiting the advantage he gets through his leadership. On the other hand, if we manage to suppress him, they'll fall into disarray. Don't give them even the slightest opening. Damn it, we're running out of time. We can't allow ourselves to be stalled any longer. Is there some way to turn the tables? Anything? We're going to be... Doctor's going to... Gah! What? Huh? What's going on? Why are you people getting knocked into the air? What the hell is that? You guys sure took your sweet time. I even had time to relocate the civilians. Huh? Out of my way. Whoa! Let's hit him even harder. Don't give the enemies a chance to regroup. Miss Null, I'm here. I'm glad you're still safe, Armia. Let's move. Thank goodness you were deployed in this operation. Using the signal flare was judicious. Seems like you're having a rough time. You must be Dr. Garion, right? Radiant Knight Neural at your service. Your chariot has arrived. What's with this woman? You there. The Reunion forces worked like a well-oiled machine when they took over the Chernobog military strongholds. But your men act like deranged thugs. Mindless slaughter, burning down the city, hunting down innocents. It was all for your own sadistic pleasure, was it not? Someone base enough to plot these senseless crimes at a time like this could not possibly have designed the plan to take down an entire city. Your commander probably ordered you to cause chaos, but you succumbed to your perversion and tastelessness. Faust? I want her shot through the mouth. Null. Their sniper is ridiculous. If Null gets hit again, she won't be able to defend herself anymore. Null, you need to retreat. I can't. He's too powerful. I can't afford to let him hit our squads. I have to intercept his attacks. She managed to block Faust's ballista. With only a shield? Unbelievable. Impossible. Do it again. Blow it to pieces. What? It's coming from my right? Oh no. Hurry. Dodge. As if I'd let you. Ace. Snipers, take aim. Target the raised platform to the south. Fire! What? How dare you? How dare you? Did we get him? I doubt it. The most we can hope for is to put some pressure on him. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to dissect our enemy's tactics. He's very mobile and has high firepower. The longer this drags on, the less likely we'll be able to block his shots. We can't give him time to set up. Armia, make your move while Team E's snipers keep him occupied. Understood. Team E1 snipers, come with me and suppress Reunion's forces. Team E2, use all the firepower you have to break through their defensive line. You filthy vermin. Why won't you just obediently roll over and die? Why can't I just put an end to you all right here? I want to kill every single one of you. Neural, now's your chance. Hurry. All members of Team E4, we're gonna break through their formation. We're gonna clear everything out of our way in one fell swoop. Let's run wild. Fire, fire, don't let her get any closer. What? She was 20 meters away just a moment ago. Gah! If you wish to stand against a Kazimier's knight, come back after you've trained a few more decades. Doberman, follow me. Understood. Scouting complete. I can confirm that the enemies pursuing us have been eliminated. We've managed to break through their encirclement. We'll be at the outskirts of Chernobog soon. Even though the enemies we defeated today were just a small portion of the whole force, at least we're safer now. Thank you for what you did back there. I am forever in your debt. Don't say stuff like that. I don't have the time to ask the Radiant Knight for repayment anyway. Anyway, let's talk about that sniper, Neural. Sure. Putting aside the destructive power of that ballista, I think he might have set up several turrets in advance, as well as other automatically firing devices. I was targeted from different directions, but I only saw one sniper. I had the same feeling. The first and second shots exploded at about the same time, but there was a noticeable delay between them. Those shots weren't fired from the same repeating ballista. At least, when we returned fire, we weren't targeting the same sniper. Ace, did you realize something? I can't say for sure, but if the enemy was moving so quickly, to the point of being in several places at once, there's no way anyone could move that quickly. I can't even imagine how it'd be possible. We can't underestimate how dangerous Reunion is. It was that malicious brat who ordered the sniper to go after you. He didn't even call upon the sniper when he was attacking us. Looks like that disgusting personality of his is backed up by some real power. However, he never attacked us even when he was angry. So either his combat capabilities are lacking, or he simply chose not to display his true abilities yet. Just seeing his commanding abilities in action makes me highly suspicious. He was commanding his troops like puppets. In any case, we're no longer in territory that he controls. No, thank you. If not for your timely arrival, we would have been in grave danger. I was just following the plan we agreed on beforehand. You're the one who asked me and Ace to make adjustments depending on the situation. You solved your own problem. On my way here I saw the extent of Reunion's atrocities and I had doubts about their power. What if I stopped to engage their forces? What if I helped Ursus defend against Reunion? What if I stayed back at the rendezvous point waiting for you to come to me? If I was the one who called the shots, there's no saying how much worse the outcome could have been. I'm not good at thinking several steps ahead. The only way I know how to get what I want is to keep fighting. Armia, I was only performing my duties, but you have the ability to end the crisis. You earned this victory, so have some more confidence in yourself. Miss No. This person standing next to you must be the doctor then. That's right, but every time we meet someone, Armia has to repeat the story about how the doctor is suffering from amnesia. What a pain. Dr. Garion? One of my friends lost her memories as well. I'm sure you two would get along. After all, you should understand how precious living in the present is. Let's get going, everyone. We still have to escort the doctor to Rhodes Island. Sorry, I failed. No, don't apologize. It was my mistake. I lost my temper. Can you help me track Rhodes Island? I'll report the situation to Tallulah first. She should have taken over Chernobog's core command tower by now. She will decide the fate of those insects. Understood. Be careful. Your safety is the most important thing, alright? I will. I suppose my mission is complete too. Let's go, comrades. Let's go forth and welcome our new era. Episode 0 complete. And that is episode 0. I will continue soon, so be sure to subscribe for that and put any thoughts you have in the comments, but no spoilers at all, okay? So thank you very much for watching and I will catch you later.